Hello everyone, my name is Bright from Fast Hire. Uh, Today I'll be walking you through how to create blog banners and rich images for your content using Canva. So there are other tools that you can use in creating um, blog banners and rich images. Examples are like Adobe Express. But basically today we are going to be using Canva. We are going to be working with Canva because Canva is actually way easier to use, right? It's very easy to use. You don't have to struggle with anything. It's just so easy to use, right? So this is Canva. This is the home page for Canva. If you don't have a Canva account, you have to create one, right? In order for you to be able to create blog banners for your content, right? So how do we do that? Like I said, this is the home page. What you need to do is you have to go on, click on create design right here at the top right hand side of the screen. Click on create design, search blog banner on the search bar here, right? Click on this, right? So this is the result of our search on the blog banner, right? So this is the result. So now we have an artboard. This white space is called an artboard, right? So now we want to start our design of our blog banner, right? So the first thing that you need to know is this left hand side of this screen. As you can see, you have design, you have element text, draw, brand, uploads, draw, properties, and the rest of them, right? So design here carries all these already made designs from Canva. So you can decide to pick one. You can decide to pick one and make it yours, right? And edit. As you can see, this is already handmade. You can decide to pick it and edit it. You can decide to do that, or you can decide to do it the old-fashioned way, which is what I'll be teaching you. So let's say your design, your content is about food. Let's say it's about food, and you want to use a blog banner that shows food. For example, let's say the food is rice, right? And you want a blog banner that depicts that's your content. So what you do is you click on elements right here. Click on elements, you search for rice on this search bar, click on enter, and then you wait. So now these are the search results for this. Click on photos, right? Okay, so these are the search contents. So amongst all the search contents, okay, so let's pick this already made rice. Click on it, and this is it. So, right. So I don't know. Let's set this picture as the background of this our blog banner. So what you do is you right click on the image and you click on set as background. Okay. I'm not really comfortable with this image, so I'm just going to delete it. It's looking too humongous, too big. All right, so I think I saw one that I really liked. Okay, so let's go with this guy. All right, so I'm going to click on it. And I'm going to do the same thing, right click on it and set as image background. Right, so that is it. So you have a picture of rice now on the blog banner, as you can see. So now what the next thing that you would want to do is to add a text to it, just to show a bit of meaning. So you click on text, click on add the heading. So we want to search, we want to write down something here. So let's say we offer the best service for food, or we offer the best food service. The best food service. Okay, so this is a text, as you can see. Okay, so I want to reduce the size of it, drag it down. Right, so the next thing, we want to position this text in the center so it looks a bit aligned. Click on position, click on center. Right, so it's at the center now. Next thing is we want to change the font style. Okay, so let's try this and see if it's going to be something that we like. Okay, this is okay. So next thing I want to do is I want to change the color of the font. This is text color. Click on it, and then let's say this color. Now this. How about this? Okay, does this make any sense? Okay. Okay, let's just leave it at it's black. So this is a blog banner. As you can see, it's just a simple way of adding a blog banner. So, but then the next thing that I want to add to this is probably our logo. So as fast hire, we have to add our logo. So the only way you can add logo to something like this is if you already have the logo in your system, in your laptop, for example, you already have it saved. For us, we already have our logo saved. So what we have to do now is click on uploads right here. Okay, so I'm going to search for fast hire logo that I believe we have here already. So keep scrolling until I see it. Okay, so this is it. So click on this. I'm going to reduce the size of it and just set it up here somewhere. Right. So this is it. Now, the next thing that we want to do now is that we want to save this image, right? So that we can export it to our content. We can add it to our content while writing, right? So next, but pay attention to this. In order for you to save this image, you have to first of all rename the name of this file. You have to rename it for it to match the name, the keyword of your content. So this image has to be an alt text, right? For your SEO, for SEO in your content. So it has to match the keyword, the title, the SEO title of your content, right? So let's say the title of your content is best food service, right? So what you have to do here is you have to name this this file, this page. You have to name it so that when you save it, that is going to be the name of this image. So I want to name it best food services. How do you name it? You come here, there's a name, there's a space here for you. So I want to delete this and rename it to best food service. Right, that is done. The next thing is you want to save it. Now, in order for you to save, you come here to the top right hand side of the screen. You can see here share. Click on share. Click on download. Right. So the download file type is on PNG, which is suggested. PNG is a file type for images. We have JPEG, we have the PNG as well. So the next thing is that you click on download, and that is it. So it's downloading, as you can see. It started downloading, and so that is it for that. That is how you create um that is how you create a blog banner. So, like I said, the next thing we are going to be discussing now is how to create rich images, right? So, one of the benefits of having rich images in your content is for it to give your content this advantage over other contents that do not have rich images, that are and just text and no images on them. So, let's say, for example, you're trying to you're trying to list out something, some key points in your content. Let's say your content is about richest people in the world, and then you've written your content, and that's done and done with. So you need to add like a rich image. You have to like list down the top 10 richest people in the world and add that like a text or an image to your content in order for you to give it this difference, for it to give it this meaning, this uniqueness to it, you know. So if somebody is looking at your content and your content has these rich images, it makes your content look really unique. Aside from that, it also enables your content to rank um, specifically for the fact that it has those rich images on them. Honestly, it gives your content that room to be able to rank higher in the Google search algorithm and all of that. So here is an example of a content that we have written already that contains rich images. All right, so best PTTF scholarship personal statement. Now, as you can see, the first content that is ranking for this keyword is our content from Fast Hire, as you can see. So I'm going to go ahead and open the content so you can see what I mean by rich images. Right, so this is an example of a rich image. Here is an image that contains the personal statement sample. So I'm going to click on it, right, and zoom it a little for you to see. Okay, so this is an example of a rich image on this content. So this rich image is also helpful. It's also helpful for this content for you to be able to rank high among other among other keywords for this search keyword now, among other content for this search keyword. So I'm going to show you more rich images. I want to show you more rich images. So this is also a rich image, as you can see. This is also a rich image, and this is also another rich image. Now, how do you create this rich image with Canva? That is the next thing we are about to do now. Right, so that is what we're about to do now. So yeah, just going to go straight to the Canva homepage. We are at the Canva homepage now. Right, so the next thing that we want to do is want to create a design for our rich image. Click on create a design. Okay, so customize the design. So the width 2000, the height 2000. Click on create new design. Right, so this is our artboard. So let's quickly create a rich image. Okay, so in order for us to create a rich image for this, we just want to quickly do something, not something not too big, just something small. So I'm just going to think of something top 10 universities in Nigeria, for example. Maybe that is what your content is all about. You're writing about the top 10 universities in Nigeria, and you want that particular ranking, you want that particular content, right? All the 10 universities that you've written in your content, you want them in a rich image. So what we are going to do here now, that I believe is going to be okay for this the design that is going to be okay for this rich image is this. So you go to elements, click on elements. Let's say search for university. Right, so you search for university. Okay, so you click on photos. You want to use a photo. Click on photos. All right, so this looks okay, but let's keep on searching. Okay, so this, let's use this. Okay, so just as we did for the blog banner, we are going to set this as background. Right, so this already highlights our SEO title, which is about university. The next thing is to add the top 10 universities. So go to text, click on add text. So the first thing is to say top 10 universities in Nigeria, for example. And then we want to reduce the font size. Right, we want to reduce the font size. Okay, I want to change the font style. Okay, so top 10 universities in Nigeria. Okay, so that is that. All right, so now I want to start writing the top 10. Next thing I want to do now is to duplicate, because I still want to use this font style. So I'm going to duplicate this. Okay, and I'm going to move this down here and start editing. So I say number 1, University of Lagos. Number 2, University of Port Harcourt. Right, so I want to align this to left. I want to align it to left. Okay, so let's continue typing. So we are at number 3. So number 3, University of Suka, for example. Number 4, University of Jaws, So you just go ahead to add all the universities that you need to add for your content, depending on how you've written your content, for example, if that is your content topic. Okay, so, but then again, this image is looking like it's going to disturb us if you continue writing this. So one thing I would advise is you can reduce the transparency of this image. You just click on it, click on transparency. This is transparency here. Click on transparency, and then you reduce the transparency of the image, just so that the text becomes a bit bolder than the image. Right, so you can continue writing University of Jos, University of I don't know, of Zaria. I think there's a university in Zaria. Imo State University, I think so. Abia State University. Kwara State University. You know, so we have two more universities to go. Akwa Ibom State University. And then maybe University of Calabar. All right, so this is a good example of what a rich image means. So top 10 universities in Nigeria. Right. So just as we did in our blog banner, how to save it. So you can decide to still add your logo if you want to. Okay, so adding your logo is very necessary because it shows that this blog, this rich image is directly from you. So you have to add a bit of like an ownership to it, you know. So for me, I'm going to add Fast Hire logo to it. And maybe I'm going to reduce the transparency. Let's see. Or I'm just going to reduce the logo itself and just put it somewhere here. Yeah, it is showing that this is coming from Fast Hire. Right. So this is a rich image. Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and save. It is ready. Right. So remember the name for it, the name of the file, for the name of the image, top 10 universities in Nigeria. Is going to tally with your SEO title. So this image has to be an alt text. It has to come with an alt text that has to tally with the SEO title, and the alt text would be the name of the file of the image, right? So it has to be the same with the SEO title, right? So the next thing we do is to save. Click on save, share, click on download, and then save, download file. Okay. Well, as I earlier said, if you want to have the basic knowledge on Canva, check us out on our YouTube channel, Fast Hire. Go to YouTube, search Fast Hire. We have amazing content on amazing videos on how to create, how to use Canva, the basics of Canva, and how to use Photoshop and all of that. You know, just to enhance your design skills, you know, to add to your content writing skills, you know, because both of them go hand in hand. They have to like go hand in hand. You can be a top content writer, but you still have to have the basic knowledge of graphics designing to like at least the barest minimum, just to create blog banners and to create rich images, which are really necessary for your contents in order for them to rank high in the Google search algorithm. So I hope you are able to understand. You're able to understand everything I taught you right now. So for if you have any question, all you have to do is to ask in the comment section. Please do not forget to like, to share, and to subscribe to our to our Fast Hire YouTube channel. Thank you very much. Have a nice day.